Hello, my name's Sam, this is Frugalisama, where I talk about all things dressmaking, and today is day 15 of 100 days of sewing. So today I'm going to talk about how to take some basic body measurements, following on from my last two videos. Thank you to everyone who's subscribed so far, I truly appreciate it. And if you like this sort of video, please like and subscribe. I am making these videos for 100 days of sewing, Monday to Friday, and on a Sunday I am doing normal videos about pattern reviews and plans and hauls and that sort of thing. On to today's video. It's going to be a short one today, but basically I spoke about to toile or not to toile on day 13, and on day 14 what to do if you don't want to make a toile. So I thought it'd be useful to show you how to take some very basic body measurements before you approach a pattern, just to make sure that you're getting the correct body measurements. So I will cut to a piece of video and talk over that, where to measure and how to measure. I'm not going to do every single body measurement required. These are just the very basics that you need. So essentially you will need your upper bust, your full bust, your waist and your hips and your arm length. I've also included how to do biceps if you want to include sleeves on a garment, the measurement from here to your apex, apex to apex, and the back length. And it all starts with a piece of elastic. So I'm just going to stand up and show you. So I bobbed a piece of elastic around, quite snug around my waist, and to find your waistline you just need to bend at the waist. So it's often not where you think it is. Sometimes we think our waist is down here, but as you can see where I'm bending, that's not where my waist is. That's where it's fitting more naturally at my waist. And if you make sure, I'm wearing sort of the tightest fitting clothes that I've got really, because I don't really want to be on camera with nothing on at all. Ideally you want to be wearing your best bra, or the bra that you're going to be wearing when you make this garment. Obviously, you know, if you're making things for every day, then it's just your everyday bra. If you're making a wedding dress or a special occasion a dress, you might need a bra that's strapless or something like that. It is quite important to get the bra right, because that will affect your fit. So as naked as you dare to get, really. That's probably the best thing to do. Obviously I'm not demonstrating with no clothes on, so I've just worn a pair of old jeggings and a tightish t-shirt to demonstrate today. But if you just bear that in mind, that you need to be as little clothes on as possible to get more accurate measurements. So that's it. I'll cut to the video and I'll do a voice over the top, and hopefully that'll help you a little bit when you're choosing your size for a pattern. Check that your elastic is parallel with the floor and that it's around your waist, and measure your waist around that piece of elastic. The elastic is just a good guide for the rest of the measurements. And your hips, if you just wiggle the measure down to the widest part of your hips, which is usually around about 6 or 7 inches below the waistline, and take the measurement there. Just again making sure that that tape measure is parallel with the floor and your waistband. Next is the bust. If you measure across the widest part of your bust, and making sure that that tape measure is level, and the upper bust is right under your armpits. And this is to measure your shoulder to apex, and making sure that that measure is right in the centre of your nipple. And apex to apex is basically nipple to nipple. And that's just so you can get your bust darts in the right place. Next measurement is for the arm, and this is quite tricky when you're on your own. As you can see here, I'm struggling a little bit, but essentially if you get that tape measure right from your shoulder point and bend your arm so that you've got enough room and measure at that wrist. I've got a little bone at my wrist and I'm measuring there. I'm just pointing that out. And your height is quite important as well. If you've got nobody to help you, if you just do that against a marker wall and measure from that point down to the floor. The next measurement is for your nape to your waist. Another important measurement, and this is where the elastic comes in handy if you're measuring on your own, or even if somebody's giving you a hand, just to get it accurate. And you're finding that little bone in your neck, measuring to the waist, and that should give you the bodice. Your bicep measurement is just around the widest part of your arm, and the tape measure needs to be up to the skin. Okay, that's it. Hopefully you found that useful and it will help you choose the correct pattern size before you cut into your fabric. I've made this particular video to go alongside to toile or not to toile video, and if you don't want to toile video, but this information is useful for anything. So if you find that you've stumbled across this at any other time, then that's why this is such a short video and not including every single body measurement, just the ones that you're going to need to get started. If this is something that you find useful, please like and subscribe, and I will speak to you later. Bye.